Okay.
Hi everyone.
Morning.
Morning. So thank you so much for joining us today. We have got an exciting new launch exclusive to Facebook today. So really excited.
And
We've
YouTube.
got some, and YouTube, of course. So welcome everybody. Thank you so much for coming online and watching today's show. So as you can see above Alfie's head, we've got some special offers for you, saving lots of money. Thank you very much, Alfie, for that. We always like a little bit of encouragement, don't we? So that's always good. So we've got new stamps, we've got new paints, we've got new stencils, and I'm going to be doing some demonstrations for you. But also I've got a huge box next to me here of the most beautiful samples by the design team, and I can't wait to see them because I haven't actually seen them yet. They just literally, Alfie just brought them in seconds ago, so I'm really looking forward to seeing what the design team have done because they always come up with some amazing inspirations. So thank you very much for those. So okay, let's go to the new stamp bundle. So you get all 3 stamps, which are A6. The launch offer is £32. Mm-hmm. We've also got a stencil bundle, which is 3 8x5 stencils, and they are on a special deal of £12.50. Oh, thank you very much. There you go. Also, it would really appreciate it if you like, comment and share, or if you're on YouTube, if you subscribe to us. That would help us out enormously, and we're hoping to increase our numbers, so if you could do that for us, we would be so grateful for that. I've also got a special mention to do for the paints. Things will come to fruition quite soon, so stay with me. Okay, so shall we jump straight in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so cheers. Let me go over to my desk and I'll see you there in a moment. Here we are. So first of all, let me start off with David. This is a lovely big A6 stamp. This is measuring what, about 12.5 centimeters by about 9 centimeters. So he's really nice and big, huge stamp, and of course it is by the statue David, and he is so handsome. Such a beautiful stamp, and look at the detail. It's that photographic detail that you get. Absolutely superb, this stamp. Let me just reach over and get the actual stamp, so you can almost see all these teeny tiny little dots that make up this beautiful stamp. So the technology behind this has been well thought out, and lots of samples made, and I have to thank our darling Mike Deakin. Talking about Caroline, Mike Deakin, for sorting this out for us, because he's worked really hard on creating David. So he is absolutely beautiful, very handsome. Next we have De Paris, and again thank you to Mike Deakin, who's organised this for us, and I love the way he's layered up the text. This Metropolitan de Paris, the lovely Montmartre postcode there from 1923, and this beautiful image. I absolutely adore this. So useful to use her on her own, or to use the little bits of text on their own, or you can just use these pieces here. Really versatile, love that so very much. Next one is Jolly Boat, which is a dictionary page. This is so useful for all those backgrounds. And the reason why it's called Jolly Boat is that's the first word on the page here. But the lovely thing about this is it's actually got some really nice words on here. So you've got journal, you've got journal E, you've got journeyman, you've also got joy and jubilant and jubilee, and I just think there's some really nice words that you can isolate on here, but just as a background, absolutely superb. I really love this. Nice and big again, so this is already on, as usual, beautiful deep etched red rubber. already mounted on easy mount, and it clings to your acrylic blocks. And again, the laminate that it comes on is your storage as well. So those are our beautiful 3 new stamps being launched today. Absolutely love those. Then we come to our stencils. So we have Miami Deco. Gorgeous, look at that. It's huge. I love these new sizes of stencils. So this is 8x5, is that correct, Alfie? Yeah, 8x5 inches. Absolutely beautiful. Again, Mike and Ian have designed these for us. Thank you very much, boys. This is just gorgeous. It really is. It's a lovely big size, so it's going to fit your journal pages. If you've got a 7x5 journal page, this is going to work so beautifully. I just adore this. Then we've got Queen Bee, and this is so simple, so graphic, but again so useful. This on pages, absolutely lovely. And I've got some ideas of what to do with this beautiful wreath here, which could be used throughout the whole year. You could add flowers onto that, you can add Christmas decorations onto here. So useful. But I'm going to use it as a headdress. And then we've got Pugin, and I think this is just another classic, isn't it? It's like your Baroque background. I think this is just going to be one that I use over and over again, and I just really, really love this gorgeous shape. You know, you can isolate some of these different colours. I can think of loads of different ways of using this. So this is Pugin. So these are the 3 new 8x5 stencils that we're launching today, and they are just gorgeous. So if you want all of them, there's a special offer on that Alfie's done. He's done you a deal, £12.50 for all 3. Brilliant. Okay, so those are your stencils. Right, now on to the paints. Let me just put these to one side a little bit. Okay, so we have Yellow Submarine. Yay, look at that colour. This is the brightest of bright, beautiful yellows. These are matte paints. These are a new formulation. They're thicker, they're juicier. You will just love working with these. So you can put even more water added to them. So this is Yellow Submarine. We have next, look at this, Barney Purple. You know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? If you're over a certain age. Of the Barney the dinosaur, he was definitely this colour. So this is Barney Purple, absolutely beautiful. Magenta purple it is. It's not like a blue purple, it's really on that magenta side. So that cool side, which is just delicious. Then we've got Sing the Blues. Again, I love my blues. Look at this. It's just to die for. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful colour. So that's Sing the Blues. Let's put them like this, then you can see their names. Okay, now this is quite special. Where's my list gone? There it is. Right, so this one here, we loved the idea of calling this You've Been Tangoed, and Lynn Hardy came up with that idea. But obviously tango is trademarked by Britvic, and we would get into a lot of trouble if we were to use that name. So I changed it to You've Been Mangoed, which I thought was a good alternative, and I won't get in hot water with Britvic. So Lynn Hardy, thank you so much for coming up with that name. I know I've changed it, but I'm going to send you a full set of all the new paints as a thank you for coming up with that word. So Lynn Hardy, get in contact. You know the ways. Give us your postal address, and a full set of all the new paints will be coming out to you. But we haven't finished there. We've only got 4. We've got a couple more to show you. So the next one is called Shepherd Green. Look at this. this amazing, beautiful colour. So I got an email last year and this year from Carol Jenkins, hi Carol, about her friend Kate Shepherd, who she lost in the Plymouth shooting on the 21st of August 2021, and her favourite colour was green. So we decided that it would be really lovely for her family and Carol, thank you very much for suggesting this, to dedicate this beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, limey, bright, joyful colour to Kate Shepherd. So this is our Shepherd Green, which is just, all these colours are just full of joy and sunshine, and they're lively, and I just think this is so appropriate. Now, that's 5. We've got 1 left. So, are you listening, Val Beveridge? Are you listening, Anne-Marie Acaster? Because you came up with the name Clotted Cream. Oh my goodness, that is the best colour for clotted cream and strawberry jam and scones on a lovely summer's day. So here we have the most beautiful creamy colour that you could imagine. So Val Beveridge, Anne-Marie Acaster, thank you so much for coming up with that name. I was going to call it Cornwall Cream, but seeing as we had 2 people saying clotted cream, I decided we would actually go for that. But Lorna, in your heart of hearts, it really comes from Cornwall. So just so that you know, I was thinking of you, Lorna, because of course the best things come out of Cornwall, don't they, Lorna? So we have the most beautiful set of brand new paints, new formulation, thicker, juicier, very matte, really great coverage, and you'll feel the difference when you open them up, how much thicker they are, and they are just to die for colours. I just absolutely adore these, and I've only just started playing with them because of course we've been away, haven't we? So I only had Monday to have a little bit of a play, and so I'm just so excited to play with these, really am. So again, Lynn Hardy, Carol Jenkins, Val Beveridge and Anne-Marie Acaster, get in contact. We know who you are. Get in contact for us to send you a full set of these beautiful new paints. Thank you very much for your suggestions, and these are your paints, girls. Well done. Okay, sip of tea. Delish. Okay, so let's put those just here so that you can still see them. What did I do with these? I actually painted out a little swatch of each colour, and I then punched, I used just a very, very old punch I've got, which I think is about 1 inch. Looks like 1 inch to me. 1 inch across, and then stuck them to the top of my lids so that I didn't have to have them upside down, so I could see the colours. So that's what I did there. Okay, on to some samples. Oh, now this I actually have seen. This is from Wendy, because Wendy did this a while ago for us when she first got these. Isn't she lovely? She's got some gold embossing on there, lovely big tag, lots of papers and lace, stunning. And then she's used David on here. This really, really suits his face, doesn't it? And just look at that photographic quality that you get with that. It's a lovely background. I'm not sure who this is because there's no name on it, but I think it might be Wendy's, seeing as the other 2 are Wendy's. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but it's just stunning. This is material, and then whoever's done this, I do apologise, girls, if it's not Wendy. This is on rice paper, printed onto rice paper, using fabric slap-it-on to go onto the fabric. This is what I'm just guessing because I don't know. This is a piece of clay. I think it's paper clay. Yes, it is paper clay. Stamped on, coloured with our gold paint there.
Lorna says that's hers.
Oh, Lorna, thank you so much for messaging in. This is so beautiful. I just love all the different layers you've created. There's bits of lovely silk there, some ribbon, lace, and of course she's actually used the stamps mid-mod, which I was actually using last night. Let me just show you those. So she's using those stamps with it as well. There you go, you can see that a bit better, which is beautiful. And I presume that you want this back because obviously it's a beautiful journal there. So we will make sure you get that back safely. So right, let's have a look in this lovely box. Oh, nice. I like this. This is by Sue Jacob, and this is obviously it's stenciling, and then we've got the bead. Now that I know what that is, because that is Slap It On Sparkles. So it's not that one, it'll be this one. So it'll be Slap It On Sparkles Gold State Coach with this one onto black card, which is actually what I did with it as well.
Just had a comment from Dark Fairy saying, do I need a code to buy stuff from the show to get the discounts? No, you don't. If you go into the latest releases part of the website, you'll see the bundle prices.
Okay, right, so the latest releases on the website, and then you'll see the special offers there already. Okay, so you don't need to code or anything, just make sure that you buy them off that page. Yeah, okay, but you can buy them individually, of course, if you if that's what your budget is. And then she's got UT on here. Lovely, Sue, thank you very much, that's gorgeous. This next one is from our Lorna. I love the monochrome, I think it works so well. I've printed mine in monochrome and I think this is lovely, really lovely with the Miami. Okay, and then we've got Kerry Sturman. Oh, look at this again, on material, stamped directly onto material this, and painted with the new paints. And this is stamped onto material as well. We've got lace, we've got loads of layers. I love actually using a sewing machine. This is beautiful. And the bees onto craft card, that looks really lovely. Actually, that works so well. Buttons, loads of different layers. That's gorgeous. Thank you so much, Kerry Sturman. Oh, tags like these. Lots of layering tags. Stencils with the Pugin, and you've got the Jolly Boat stamp in the background. See how great that background stamp is. And you've got it in the background here. This is Lorna's as well. Thank you, Lorna. Oh, this looks like layering and layering. It might be a jelly plate. I'm not sure. Doesn't say. But it's from Lorna, and I love actually how you've done that, Lorna. That's so different. Yeah, that works really, really well. That's gorgeous. And again, she's extended this with black as well. See, the use of black is so stunning, isn't it? So we've got all the bright colours underneath, and then you've got stamping as well, and then over the top she's gone with the Miami stencil and black. Yeah, that works really well, Lorna, thank you. So the next one's Carolyn's. Oh, this is so pretty, so beautiful. We've got lace, we've got ribbons. That looks like a medallion, doesn't it, or a medal. That's lovely. Actually, it reminds me of yeah, early feminism. Beautiful little bits of lace and layering, and she's gorgeous with some added colour, and again the Pugin in the background. Colours are gorgeous.
Lorna says not a jelly plate, she made a masterboard.
Ah, she did a masterboard. Yeah, that's, I love doing masterboards. Yeah, that is lovely. Yeah, brilliant. A masterboard is just a big piece of card, and you just layer it and make backgrounds out of it, and then you can chop it up and use it for lots of different things. That's beautiful, Carolyn. That's gorgeous. This is also Carolyn's. Gosh, how simple is this? And yet I love it. Such a 3D look to it. So I'm guessing that she's actually used paint. Then she's gone round with a pen, and then she's actually used more paint to add a little bit more depth and definition, and then it looks like she's used one of the Stabilo oil pencils just to put a little bit of a shadow just on one side. You can see there, and look, it makes it look so 3D. Fabulous. Nice job. Like that effect. Gonna have to try that. Yeah, definitely gonna have to try that technique. Love it. Thank you. Oh, Lorna, this is a great idea. Oh, I love this. So it's like a faux embroidery, and she's done lots of little stitches and marks. So laid down the stencil, I'm presuming, then coloured it, and then when it's dry, put the stencil back on and actually use a pen to go around it, and then all these little mark making. That's really, really clever. And in actual fact, I'm going to do this but real embroidery. I'm going to stencil over fabric and then embroider it, because you've just inspired me to do that. Lorna, thank you. Yeah, it is Lorna. Thank you. See what I mean about the DT? They give us so much inspiration. I know I'm taking a long time, but I think it's important that you see all the different techniques. Look at this. A bit of gilding flake. Now it's actually raised, so I feel, let me look on the back. Do you know what's back? That's white gesso. It feels as if she's actually, this is Kerry, by the way, Kerry Sturman, that she's actually used a texture paste, a true grit, let that dry, then put the stencil back over, flitter glue, and then gold flake, because it feels fabulous. And I love all the layers and how she's used all her different stamps from, you know, a few years ago to a couple of years ago, and just see how David works so well with everything else in your kit. And of course you've got the jolly boat in the background and the use of those lovely paints. Colours are just to die for, aren't they? Okay, so that's gorgeous. And then we've got Sue Jacob with a lovely tag. Again, bright colours, look at those. Look at those in the background. Just sunny, joyful, beautiful. Be the sparkle in somebody's life. Oh, I like that, Sue. That's lovely. Okay, we've got another. Oh, this is really nice. I love how you've used that circle. Is this Lorna's? Because I sort of feel that might be from the masterboard. She's lovely. And I love the way you've just used that with, I think it may be white gesso. No, it feels like texture paste, like true grit. Gorgeous. Oh, look at this. So simple but beautiful. Actually, she says, sorry, run out of time to finish this. But I love it. I think it's gorgeous with the colours in the background. Stunning. Okay, and then we've got another from Sue Jacob coming. Here we go. Oh, nice. So this is a stencil that we've got. This is Cogs, and she's used metallic paints. And then she's given her a steampunk effect. And see what I mean about just using her face, her head, and how versatile she is. And then she's got some ultra thick on here. So she's used our Glorious ultra thick on there. Beautiful. What else have we got in this box? So we've got one from Kerry Sturman. Ooh, Kerry, she's really come on here. So we've got loads of lovely layers going on. There's lots of die cuts here. So these are from our dies that we've had in the past. I think they're still available actually. This is a die from one of our magazines. Lots of layering. There's lots of 3D foam on here, so it feels really gorgeous. A little bit of linen there. Oh, it feels like silk. And I love the way she's actually used like a masterboard and then die cut the pieces out of it, so every piece is different. I really like that. Oh, got some fabric. Oh, look at this baby. Oh, I like this. Wow, this has been made from scratch. I bet this is Carolyn, because it's green and blue. That's beautiful. Look at that. So we have got our lovely De Paris. We've got the Jolly Boat in there. We've got some lovely collector's editions in there. And then what have we got on the back? Wow. To get a print like that onto fabric, that's really, really well done. Really beautiful. That is gorgeous. That is stunning. Oh, and she's even coloured all of the ribbon as well. That is beautiful. Oh, the time they've taken to make these is superb. So we've got Kerry here. Now this is really interesting, isn't it? I love the white embossing powder. So this will be our ultrafine embossing powder. Let me take a drink. Excuse me, didn't want my frog in my throat. And I love the use of the chrome. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Next one, Sue Jacob. Oh, I like this. This is so different. I wouldn't have thought of using him like this, but look how well he goes with the beautiful mind stamps. Really, really clever, that. And the fact that you've got an isosceles triangle in there as well.
A what?
It's a isosceles triangle. You chicken bugger, shut up. Stop making me laugh. We can't do this. We can't have another giggly day. Stop laughing, Alfie.
Not doing anything.
This is from Lorna. I like this. The colours are beautiful. So obviously that's the Sing the Blues and the Shepherd Green. That's lovely. Really, really, so simple, isn't it? With the Jolly Boat in the background. So simple. Yeah, I love it. Thanks, Lorna. That's beautiful. Oh, there's a big one coming next. What's this big one? Pass me that one. So this, oh, Lorna, you've been busy, girl. This is fab. Look at all the layers that you've got in here, and we've got gilding down the edge. It's so big I can't fit it on the screen. And we have Glorious on here as well. And then of course that wreath. Then we've got gilding on here, and we've got little wires. We've got beautiful stamped and painted flowers here in the same colours, all painted. That's stunning. I hope it comes across because it's just fabulous. God, there's still more. There's loads. Ah, here comes Leslie. That's beautiful. Can I just...
You might want to save some for 6 o'clock.
Oh, okay. I'll save those for 6. Sorry, I was just setting them carefully aside. So, right, so we've still got loads left. So I'm just going to save them for 6 o'clock. So, bye, Leslie. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Girls, you are stunning. So Carolyn Lakin, Sue Jacob, Kerry Sturman, Lorna Angwin, Leslie Blaymart and Wendy Wallace. Thank you so much. You've done an amazing job, girls. Absolutely amazing. And I really appreciate all the hard work you've put in. So what do I tend to do when I first get a stamp or a stencil? I just start to have a play, basically, and I just think, right, okay, let's just get something going. So let's just start with a stencil. Let's make a tag, shall we, out of this. So I've got my tag templates, which you know I'm in love with at the moment. I just think these are superb. They work so well, so quick, so easy. Where's my pencil? There it is. So easy. and I can do one in seconds. Oh, actually, I think I want to go for a small one. I'll leave that for another time, and I'll go smaller. So let me put that, save that over there. So I'm going to go for this one. It won't fit that way, so I'm going to go this way. Where did I put my pencil? There, I'll put it back. Okay, so this one going there, and I won't fit another one on, but I'll fit this one on. So, because I don't want to waste any cards, so whilst I'm at it, I will just put that one there. That one won't fit, but this one will. So I'll get 3 out of here and some spare bits of card. Okay, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, but you've got the innies and the outies as well. Okay, so I've already cut that one out and punched a hole in. I just used a normal office punch to punch a hole in that. And then let's have a play with this. So let's have a look at some of these paints then, shall we? Yummy. Right, I'm going to get some bits of foam out. Okay, so yes, I know I've used them before. They're not clean, but, well, they are clean. But, right, so this is our yellow submarine. And look, can you see how almost like stringy it is? That's because of the type of base we're using. It's just gorgeous. It adheres really, really well. I don't know why I'm putting it on there. I should put it straight on a sponge. Actually, let's cut these in half. I only want little bits. So there we go. So that's yellow submarine. Beautiful. Let's go. You've been mangoed. I love that name. Look at that. It's fantastic, isn't it? I'm not going to add water to these because I don't want, my stenciling isn't great, so I'm not going to go underneath at all. So I'm just going to use them straight from the pot. Lovely. So that's Barney. Okay. Oh, then we've got Sing the Blues. You know me, I love blue. Isn't that just to die for? Just such a lovely, lovely colour. Then we've got this lovely, joyful, limey type of green. Look how thick and luscious they are. And then finally, our neutral. Oh, it's a beautiful colour, isn't it? That is our clotted cream. There we go. Alrighty, so let's, not bothered where that's going to go, just as long as it covers it. So I only want to go for a little bit. So let's try. Ooh, look at that, baby. Wow. Such a wonderful yellow, that. Is that my new favourite yellow? I love bright colours. So I'm just sort of gently tapping this because I don't want the paint to go underneath the stencil. spotted cream. Oh, that is beautiful. Let's go on to the blue. Sing the blues. Oh, lovely. And then shepherd green. Isn't it lovely? Every time I use this colour, you'll remember that you came up with a name, girls. And I'm just going to blend that in a little bit. And let's just blend that in, because then you see the crossover area will get some green coming in. Now let's have a look at that. Yay, that's gorgeous. Is that lovely? Oh, look at that. That's a beauty. That is a beauty. Right, okay, let's see whether I can get any more out of this stencil. So I've just sprayed it with water. Let me get a scrap of paper or card. Let's see whether I can get a print from this. Because you know me, I always like to try and use every last bit. So because I've got lots of water on here, it's now seeping through and I'm able to just rub it into the card. I don't know what I grabbed, what sort of card it was, but let's see whether I've got anything. Oh yes. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, that's nice as a second print, isn't it? That's really good. Okay, wonder whether I've got any left. Turn that over. Let's see if I can get any more in here. Probably just a little bit in the corner there. No, didn't really get any more, but just a hint of colour. Never mind, it's worth a go. Okay, so that's lovely. Loving that. Really, really nice. Bright colour. Superb. And I did do one earlier, which is a secondary print. Very, very soft and subtle, but yeah, really like that. Let's just dry those off. Okay, put that to one side. And then let's get my stamping platform out, because I'm going to need to make sure that I get a good image here. Let's just check where that's going to go. Yeah, that should work. I put a scrap of paper there, then I've not got ink all over it, but I actually did forget. Yeah, that should do. Right, I'm going to use my usual VersaFine, and I'm going to go with the black. So give that a wipe over, and then lots of ink on here. Especially around her hair, because it's quite solid there. Okay, I have to stand up to do this. Give that a good press. So I always use the heel of my hand because my fingers aren't that strong. And I'll probably have to do this a couple of times. Oh, look, actually, that's not bad at all. I just need a bit more in the hair, but that's fine because I'm going to re-stamp this after I've done her face. So just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to draw around my tag to make sure on this scrap of paper that I position it in exactly the same position. Okay, let's put that away. So yes, that's lovely, but it's not exactly what I want. Okay, so we've got a little bit of room at the top and bottom here. So I'm going to use my lovely Jolly Boat stamp, and I'm actually going to do some free stamping with this rather than putting it on a block, because I just want to fill in some of these little gaps here. Okay.
So Sarah's asked, what heat tool is that?
This heat tool is actually an industrial heat tool. It's actually from a DIY place, and it's for stripping paint. It's incredibly hot, but for paper crafting, for demonstrating, it's just so quick. You've got to be really, really careful with it because it could easily set paper on fire, and you must be really, really careful not to go anywhere near the nozzle.
She said, does it blow glitter off the page?
It would blow glitter off the page, yes, it would. So yeah, I do know a couple of people who have actually gone for them, but please just be really, really careful, you know. So I've just put a little bit here and there, using this baby, a Jolly Boat, and I'm just going to give that a wipe to get the ink off. There we go. See, it makes a fabulous look at this, don't of me. I just wipe my hands on a rag. Right, so I just want to dry off that ink because, as you know, Versify is quite slow drying. Right, what I want to do is I want to colour her face. So I'm going to go with a paintbrush and some of the cream, and I'm just going to paint all over her face, okay? Because I want to be able to actually see her face rather than all that lovely background. So this is a really good technique that I use from time to time. I'm doing it for years, just so that you can highlight and spotlight one particular area so that it's not distracted by the background. Okay, so got that. I think the hair looks good with that in the background. You can actually, you know, tone it down if you wanted to by colouring the hair as well. But I think maybe I should tone this down a little bit. So let's just go with just a little bit of colour on here. Yeah, so...
Do you want me to draw the face back in with a micro pen?
You draw? Did Did you hear that? Alfie draw it in with a micro pen. Bless. I'd love to see you do it. Actually, come on. I tell you what, Alfie.
It wouldn't look as good as the stamp.
There you go. There's a pen. There's some card. You draw what you think we should do, and I'll cut it out and I'll stick it on for you. Not. Take your time. Don't rush it. You be you, darling. Alfie has never offered to draw anything in his life. I'm not looking either. I'm just going to concentrate on what I'm doing. So I've got some of this Barney.
A slightly wonky smile.
No, really? That's okay if it's wonky, darling. There we go. Have you done it?
Yeah.
Let's have a look then. Oh, Alfie, that's really good. Look. She looks very happy.
Yeah.
I think you need a thicker pen because we can't see it very well. Let me give you a thicker pen, darling. There you go. There you go.
You can see it.
No, I think you should do a thicker pen. I'll have to let that dry now. I'll have to go over it again. I think it's wonderful that you're willing to do some crafting, Alfie. Finally, after all these years, you're actually going to start a career in crafting. I'll get you demonstrating.
I don't want to ruin it.
You don't want to ruin it? No, by overdoing it. Just step away from it.
You've got to know when to step back.
Yeah, that's right. You've got to know when to stop. There we go. That's better. Do you want to cut it out? There you go. There's a pair of scissors.
Anne thinks that should be a new collected edition.
I think you're right, Anne. God, I can't see because I'm crying. What am I doing? Oh dear. Oh dear, dear. I have been trying to get you to do some watercolours for years.
Yeah, I might yet start.
Yeah, I think my Alfie's there. I've obliterated her so much I can't actually. Oh, there we go. That's actually really sweet. Actually, Alfie, I'm quite impressed with that.
There you go.
Should we give her some nice rosy cheeks? Oh, just.
I'm getting lots of support.
So you should. I think that's so lovely, better than mine. Look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to make one out of that now. Do you want to do a body to go with it?
Mm.
There you go. There's your tag. Do you want me to stick that on for you? I'm so proud of you, Alfie. Are you doing a body?
I'm thinking about it.
And some hair. Where's mine? That's fine. There we go. So we're just going to go over the hair and the face again. So that's on there. I'm just going to stand up. What are you calling her or him?
I haven't got that far.
Needs a name. There we go. See, isn't that gorgeous? So we get, and it's not cut out. It's still all on one level. Oh, that's lovely. I think yours might be better though, Alfie. I think you're right. Might be better. I'm just going to get a tiny touch of Sing the Blues. Oh, too much water. Tiny touch of pink there, I think. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. Step away. So that's a nice technique if you want to just spotlight something. Right, let's take that baby out. How much was this, Alfie? I can't remember. It was about £30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about £30. So, well worth it if you're impatient like me. Right. Okay, so let's give this a bit more embellishment. I think. Should we do blue? Yeah. So I'm just going to go around the edge here with a little bit of blue Stabilo ball pencil, and you know I'm really into these at the moment. Just think they're fab because they go over the top of the paints. In fact, they'll go over the top of all of these: paper, glass, plastic, metal, and you can get a nice sort of crayoned edge to it as well, which I really like. But you can also wet it as well because it's oh, look at that blue. That really does suit these colours. So we have it available in black, brown, yellow, white and blue.
I think we're waiting for yellow and blue to arrive.
Are we? Yeah, and I might even get some more colours in a couple of weeks or so. There we go. Oh, I see. That's just gorgeous, isn't it? It just works really, really well. Okay, so yeah, I like that. That will do. Let's go with mounting this as well. Oops, I just knocked my heat gun on the floor. So I'm going to use some grab and go because it's a nice strong acrylic glue. So let's have this round about here. And just hold this for, I don't know, 5 seconds. I put a bit too much on really. Less is more with this glue. There we go. Scissors. Oh yes, please hand my scissors back, darling. How's your body coming on?
No, not very well.
You're not inspired?
No. Lost my mojo.
Oh, you can't have lost your mojo. Don't give up. Everyone's waiting to see what you create. Go on, give it a go, Alfie. It's only a piece of paper. Do you want to do it on a blank piece of card, just in case? I'll give you some card. There we go. There's some smooth card.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, so we're getting there with her. I think that works quite nicely. So I've just got a little piece of Hessian. It's actually a piece of Hessian ribbon and a lovely handmade Indian bell and tassel and a pin. And I'm just going to stick that on actually with a pad. There we go. And that's a bit of sari silk as well, but I think I'll just leave her like that. I'll probably end up doing some white lines down here, some stitching, and I love that sort of crayon effect. It's not as sharp as a white rubber pen, but I just like the effect that you get with it. There we go. Just finish that off. See, it's quite different, the look on it. Yeah, like her. Oh, I love that stamp. I think it's just fabulous. Yeah, so versatile. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Happy with that. Okay, so onto next. Shall we have a bit of fresh paper underneath? There we go. And let's have a play with some stencils, shall we? Okay, so this one I'm going to go onto black card. Some stencil tape on here. There we go. And this is the mermaid green. I love this stuff because I don't like the feel of glitter, you know, and it's really, really rough. So this is a really nice thick paste that goes on. And but once it's dry, the glitter is just adhered to the surface, which is brilliant because, and then it just won't come off, it just won't move at all, and it doesn't feel really rough because we use really ultra fine glitter in it, and it doesn't shed at all. So this is just so easy to do. It's lovely. So I'm doing green on there. Okay. Okay, so that's mermaid green. And then going to do Gold State Coach, obviously for the bee. See how lovely and thick it is. Yes. There we go. I mean, you can, you know, do the bits at a time and stencil it all off with stencil tape, but I'm a bit lazy and impatient. Let's do Purple Crown. this is lovely. This is Queen Elizabeth, so with it being purple. Remembrance of our Queen. There we go. And hey, coronation soon, isn't it? Only a couple of weeks away. So that is Queen Elizabeth purple, which is gorgeous. And then we've got the honeycomb, which I think should be gold, shouldn't it? Hey, look at me, I haven't even used blue. Wow, that's that's something else. So there we go. So nice thick layer of that. So those are all the slap it on sparkles, okay? So I've used the Gold State Coach, Queen Elizabeth and Mermaid Green. We do also have a lovely silver one called Silver Lining, and we also have a fabulous blue one called Seize the Day, okay, which are just to die for. Look at those.
When you've finished that demo, Louise has just asked, what does the David stamp like? If you can show that.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. And then lift the bottom up and take the top off. Wow, look at that, baby. That's lovely. And then I'm going to put that straight into a tub of water because it's very difficult to get off. Nigh on impossible if you don't wash it straight away. Look at that. On black it looks superb, doesn't it? Excellent, excellent. Okay, right, I'll stop there and I will just get David out and stamp him. So let me just put her away. Just wipe off that ink. Okay, and let's get David out. Okay, so probably about there. So with this stamp, I would recommend Super Smooth to begin with. Although I do know that the girls have stamped him onto fabric, rice paper, and different surfaces. Let me bring him over a little bit, make sure he's actually on there. Yeah, he is. Okay. So again, where's my VersaFine? I'm using VersaFine. Just bring that in. So give that a wipe and then gently pat all around. So it's made up. It's just fabulous. It's like a photograph. Then I'm going to stand up to do this, and I'm just going to use the heel of my hand. There we go. Wow, that is just superb, isn't it? It's just amazing. So that was on Super Smooth card, and that was with VersaFine. And he stamps beautifully, really, really does. That is just gorgeous. Yeah, that's lovely, really lovely. Hopefully that answers your question there. Right, so
yeah, she liked that.
She likes it. Good, I'm glad. Excellent. Okay. Yes, I was talking about the the lovely Slap It On. And so I did this with the Poojin exactly the same way, but I used the blue and this lovely pink that we've got as well. Oh, I didn't show you the pink, did I? So the pink is Jubilee Rose as well, with the purple and the green. It's just gorgeous. Really lovely. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that yet, but I will soon find out, find a way of using that. Right, so let me just get out. So I've actually cut these out, and I've cut David out. So that's what I did earlier, and that's what I've just done now. So you can see that I put a little bit more ink on there, which I quite like that. That, not so much ink, but again, lovely. And I've cut this out, and I've also cut this because I thought he would look really rather fetching with a crown on. But my idea actually was to cut this off here and here like that, and then he could wear a laurel leaf. I think that needs trimming there. Oh yes, I think that works. Alfie's laughing at me.
Just reminds me of Monty Python.
Reminds you of Monty Python. Actually, you're right, it does, doesn't it? No one expected the Spanish Inquisition. Come on, you always quote Monty Python.
No, you're doing fine.
Give me some quotes, Alfie. Right, so I thought I'd use my journal here. This is what I used last night, and so I thought we'd do something on here. I'm not quite sure what, but I think we'll go with a bit of Poojin, and let's have a little bit of shepherd green. So I've not put much paint on this because I can always go back and put more on. Okay. Let's go in with a little bit of yellow submarine. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go in with a little bit of cream. And that would soften down some of this lovely. You've been mangoed. What a great name. Thank you so much for helping with these names, guys. It's been really good fun reading everyone's ideas. So let me just have a look. Yeah, that's looking good. Looking good. I should be able to move this along. Yeah, there we go.
Wendy's just
Hi, Wendy.
joined, having come back from the beach.
Oh, I saw that it's about 22 degrees there this morning. Maybe it's gone up since then. I hope you've got a drink in your hand, Wendy. Thank you very much for your samples. They were beautiful. We have actually shown everybody them. Yeah, I like that, and I like that bit of waste that we put on last night as well. So that worked well. Yeah, so if he's going to go there, I want to use my jolly boat background, and I think we will just do little parts of it. And it doesn't matter that I've not got ink all over it. I've got ink all over my fingers there, that's for sure. So let me just figure out what I'm going to do. So I just want a little bit around his head, really. Okay, so maybe a little bit more than that. Yeah, that's it. That's it. And I like the fact that he's just in black and white as well. I love that. I'm also going to get let me get a couple of these. So obviously the matrix. You know how you go through stages of just using the same thing over and over and over again? Well, that's where I am with this. I think it's this way around. Yes, it is. So
Caroline's asked, are there any plans for doing a new box magazine?
oh yes, absolutely. We have one coming out in June, which is approaching very, very quickly. It was supposed to be May, but they delayed it. And yes, we're really excited about it. So we will let you know as soon as we have actually got it booked to do a Facebook launch, haven't we?
Yeah.
So, and we will let you know beforehand if you want to reserve a copy. Okay, so we will let you know, don't worry. So yes, June it is. Okay, so this one is number 38, Grungy Little Circles. So I will do a few little circles here and maybe a little bit there, maybe a little bit there. Okay, happy with that. And that's all with the black verse fine again. Just put it away. And I don't think I'm going to use that. Righty-ho, that's good. Let's try his laurel leaf on again. We can go that one or that one. I like that. I do like that. You can see what I've stamped on the back. Look, tried a bit of colour, didn't like that. See, I don't waste card. How are you doing with your little face, Alfie?
Still there.
Still there. Don't want to do a little card just for you.
Yeah.
What you calling him, her?
I don't know.
He's a very joyful little fella. I think we'll go up there. There we are. Right. Okay. I need some words, don't I, Alfie? Maybe it's a bit too early in the day to use the F word. Are you nodding?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think that might be. This is Dreams Come True. No, he's a bit too serious, I think, for those. Don't you? How about you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life. I like that one a lot. Okay, let's go with that one. Let's go with. Shall we use a bit of this? Let's see whether that will work. Oh, right. So let me get my little ruler out. This is my tearing ruler because I don't want a straight edge. So I think we'll go with the light end with this. Nice. And then about there, methinks. Okay, that's good. Stick with the black. I'll go in the middle. That's nice. That'll do. It's jolly good. Lovely. Where's my ruler gone? There we go. Let's just equal this up a little wee bit. I love this because you just get the perfect torn edge without it going all skewy. That's the technical word for it. There we go. I think I might actually just use some thin pads for this. Can you hear the birds outside? Oh, lovely. What do you think? There or there?
No, first, yeah.
There.
Mm-hmm.
Okie doke. I think I might leave it like that. I think I might just step away from that. I love this. But he's lovely, isn't he? He's beautiful. I'd like to make a nice tag of him as well. Okay, so where's that other one I did? Oh dear me. Alright, there you go. So that's the first one I did. And there's the second. Right, I think I've probably bored you enough for one morning.
So Teresa's just asked, will the paint on your mat still be okay to use later?
It's drying out because it's quite warm today in here. I think I should have maybe added some water to it earlier. So I'm just going to spray that to stop it drying out, but I think some of it has already dried out, but at least I'm saving my sponges. Yeah, some of it is drying out, but for that one it's not too bad. But yeah, once acrylic is dry, that's it, it's permanent. And this one's very, very permanent. So yeah, okie dokes. Thank you so much, everybody. So check out the bundles that Alfie's done. If you want all 3 stamps, so that's David, De Paris, and that fabulous Jolly Boat stamp, which is a lovely background stamp. If you want all 3 of those, they're normally just shy of £39, and you can get them for £32 today. If you want the bundle of stencils, which are the Pugin, the Miami Deco, and the Queen Bee, which is this one. If you want those 3, they're normally just shy of £15, and the deal today is £12.50. Lovely. Have we got a deal on the paints, Alfie?
Usual discount on the set to £20 for the set.
Oh wow, 20 quid for the whole set of 6. Fantastic. And thank you to all the girls who helped name them as well. So they are gorgeous, and this new thicker formula as well, which I'm sure you will love. Okay, I will see you at 6 o'clock tonight with some lovely more samples from our fabulous design team. Thank you very much to the girls. Big round of applause for them. You've done an incredible job yet again. So I'll be featuring some of their work later on at 6 o'clock, and we'll be doing some more demos. Thanks ever so much for watching, guys. Love you lots. Thank you so much for your support. We do really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye for now.